Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Steve Hoare and this is the player rating show after Watford 0, Liverpool 5. What a performance from the Reds. Early kick-off, Vicarage Road, loads of nerves, new manager bounce, all that nonsense, doesn't matter. Liverpool go and absolutely wiped the floor with Watford and 5-0 actually flattered them. Right, before we get started on the player ratings, chance for you guys to get involved. Let's vote for your man of the match. To vote, it's very, very simple. Exclamation mark, the word vote, a space, and then the number that correlates to the player. You can see them kind of over here. So, for example, if you thought Keller was man of the match, I don't think many of you will. It would be exclamation mark, vote, space, and then number 1 for Keller, because that's his number around there somewhere. Also, as we're going through each player, feel free in the chat just to throw me some numbers. You don't have to write vote, don't do an exclamation mark, just write the player's name and what number rating you would give him. If you agree with me, disagree with me, anything like that, do us a favour, let me know. I'm more than welcome. Let me see Robbie Brown there with the chat. Nice one, Robbie. So he says, it's great to put 2 draws behind us, a sure performance, great to see us looking like a solid unit. Yep, and a shout out to the Glasgow Liverpool supporters. Hello up there in Glasgow. Right then, let's make a start. I mean, Keller, I don't even know how to give him a rating. I could just give him, I don't know, we made that good save at the end. To be fair, he kept himself with a clean sheet. We didn't have to do anything. Didn't really have to do anything, so I don't even know what to give him. I'm gonna say 7, and that's not a good. It's just that he didn't have to do much. It was a good save. What I would say is that Liverpool were happy kicking the ball back to him, and if it was that fella in goal, I'm not sure many of the defenders would have liked giving him the ball back. I'm gonna go 7. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a bit harsh, but yeah, it was hard to judge him really, wasn't it? Because he didn't really do much. Let's go next then. Who shall we go for? Let's go for Andy Robbo. Got flogged to death almost on Scotland duty. Scotland had some nail-biting games with him as captain. And I was wondering maybe Shimikas could have played. We did see Shimikas obviously come on later in the game. But Robbo, let me know what you think, how you think Robbo got on. I thought he was pretty good. He didn't, again, not a lot came down his side. I don't know if that was on purpose or design, or it just so happens that this geezer over here happens to be the best player in the world at the minute, so maybe they wanted to feed him the ball more. I don't know. But I thought Robbo was good. Let me see what I've got in here. I've got OW Love the BL. Yeah, Robbo 8. I've got a few shouts for 7. Got a few 8s. Yeah, plenty of 8s. I think I'll go 8 for Andy Robbo. Andy Robbo was pretty good. Didn't do much wrong. Defensively solid. Let's give Andy Robbo an 8. Right then, the best defender in the world. Which one am I talking about? It could be either of them. Let's start with Virgil then. I mean, the best part of his game was when he headed it to himself and then turned around and just kicked it like it was the easiest thing in the world. Let me know in the comments then how you think I should rate Virgil. To be fair, again, Watford didn't cause as much of a threat, but when they did, I mean, he snuffed it out, didn't he? His passing was absolutely insane. That outside the foot one to Mo Salah early in the first half was absolutely ridiculous. See, I've given Robbo an 8, and I think Van Dijk was better than Robertson, so I've probably got to go higher. Do I want to go 9 for Virgil? Do I want to go kind of in the middle? You know what, I'm going to split the difference. So I've seen some shouts here. Yeah, Virgil 8 from Phil Smith, Virgil 8 from the Pig Sound. I'm going to go a little bit higher because I think I have to go more than I gave Andy Robertson. So I'm going to go Virgil, kind of an 8.5. Right then, moving on. Joel Matip, who I thought was outstanding actually. Absolutely brilliant. That one stage we got poked in the eye and then the guy squirted water in his eye. That might be my favourite moment of the game other than, you know, this fella's goal. At one stage it looked like the water was squirting out his eye and I was absolutely terrified that something really bad had happened. It turns out it was just the doctor doing a bit of a cleaning job. Again, I think he was brilliant. Let me know what you think about Joel Matip's rating. Again, 8.5 seems about right. Yeah, let's go 8.5. I've seen I mean, yeah.
This fucking player range, you're doing 0.5.
Yeah, I'm doing 0.5s. Yeah, I can't decide. Paul shouting at me there. I'm going to do 0.5s. When I'm on this show, I'm going to do 0.5s. Get over it. It's my show. No, I'm back here. I'm stamping my territory, boss. A few shouts. Matip A from Phil Smith. We've got... Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, got a few 9s there as well. So I'm going to split the difference on those two and I'm going to go 8.5 as well. Call it sitting on the fence. Call it what you want. I don't care. Trent Alexander-Arnold. How much better are Liverpool when that fella is back on the pitch? It was great to see Trent back and looking very confident. There was a few right smiles where he thought, yeah, I'm in this game. Let me know if you want. How you think Trent got on? Was he better than Robbo? Was he better than Matip? Was he better than Van Dijk? Let me know again. Again, me thinking is 8.5. Pretty again, because I think he was better than Robertson. I'm not sure. I want to give Trent a 9. Let's see. Farley gives him an 8. Singe TAA 8. Yeah, you know what, 8.5. I'm allowed to do 0.5s, Paul, deal with it. I'll be getting sacked later, and you might have Paige or Ross back on the next show, but it was a good run if I don't. The captain, I thought in the first half especially, the captain was amazing. I think he smelled blood in the water, and it was him who was just constantly keeping the tempo, bang, 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 quick passes. Jordan Henderson does dictate the tempo of the team when he plays in this number 6 position. He can slow it down when he wants to, or he can speed it up. Let me know how you think Henderson played, because I thought he was really, really, really good. I'm edging towards a 9 for the Henderson, to be honest. I thought he was excellent, to be honest. Yeah, you know what, playing in a position where, you know, he hasn't played that much really because of the emergence, or the amazing Firmino season so far. Fabinho season, I should say. Yeah, so again, I've got shouts there. Hendo 9, Hendo 8, Hendo 9, Hendo 8. The captain of captains from CU Farley says 8. I'm going to go a little bit higher, and I'm going to give Jordan Henderson a 9. Next time I'm going to... Naby Keita, again, some was a bit of a shock, was it? Should it be Keita? Should it be Chamberlain? Who knows? I would always have gone Keita. The issue was he's played a lot of games over the week for his country, and you know, do we trust Naby to play that many games in such a small period of time without getting injured? Well, thankfully he didn't get injured, and he was brilliant. I actually thought he was brilliant defensively, because at times when we played Naby Keita, the worry's been, yeah, we know he's amazing going forward, but does he leave us exposed going the other way? And he didn't. He was tracking back. He was winning tackles on the edge of his own box. Let me know what you think about Naby's rating, because I'll be honest, I'm struggling. I think I'm going to give him the same as Henderson. My guess is 9. I mean, he is number 8, so maybe, you know, there's a correlation there. But yeah, Naby lad, get a 9. Well done, Naby lad. James Milner, what a man James Milner is. Doubt him and write him off at your pedal. He got absolutely roasted by Phil Foden when he was playing it right back just before the international break. He more than made up for it today. He deserved to be included. He deserved to play in midfield. Poor lad, he eventually ended up a full-back. Like, all roads seem to lead to full-back for James Milner. Let me know what you think Milner got on there in the comments section below. I think he was good, actually. I think he's probably in the same ballpark as these. I thought, I mean, the assist, you know, the fact that he's 35 years old and he's making long busting runs, he wins the ball, 1-2 Robertson, and by the time he's in that space to cross the ball to Bobby Firmino, he's like 4 yards clear of the Watford defenders. Now, to be fair, the Watford defenders are not very good. That's what we learned today. But oh my God, I think James Milner, I'm going to give him a 9. I can see some 8s and shouts in there, but there's a few 9s in there as well. I'm going to go along with Trent Brown, who says Jimmy 9. Yep, Jimmy 9, absolutely spot on. Right then, Sadio Mane, I'm going to stand over here for this one. Sadio Mane, what a goal to start with. Really instinctive finish. Mane is so much better when he's more instinctive. I think when he slows it down and has to think about things, he's worse off. To be fair, and I know he won it, but he did miss an absolute sitter. I think we have to mention that as well. How do you think Sadio got on? What do you think? Great goal, great all-round performance. I'm going to say, I'm going to give him a 9, because that sitter... No, yeah, let's go 9. I mean, this 9's really, really good, by the way. Don't think about that's a bad thing. Right, these two fellas then. These two fellas probably are going to be leading. I haven't seen the vote, but I'm guessing they're leading the vote for the man of the match. Let's start with Bobby Firmino then. Literally about 3 seconds before he scores, I was getting a bit annoyed at Bobby if anyone was watching on the watch along with us, and thank you for those who joined us. I was a bit annoyed by his first touch. He seemed to be a bit slow. Things were a bit laboured. And then all of a sudden there he goes, bang, in the place to score. He scores a hat-trick from about a combined 9 yards out. That's what number 9s are meant to do. That's what great number 9s do. We've always said about Bobby, he runs a lot, he flicks and tricks and hard working and counter-pressing. His job when you play centre-forward for Liverpool is to score goals. That's what happens when you're Liverpool's number 9. And he did it today. I can't complain. Bobby's got a hat-trick, for goodness sake. It has to be a 10 out of 10 performance from the magic Brazilian man himself. Under pressure from Diogo Jota for his starting place, well, he's laid the marker down to Diogo Jota. Someone's got to play up front against United and Atletico Madrid. You try and take the shirt off someone who just scored a hat-trick. Right then, the main man. I mean, I could give him 1 million. I could give him 1 million out of 10 and it wouldn't be hyperbole. I'm looking at the comment section for Mo Salah ratings. I'm not really sure I have to. I mean, I've just saw a 9.5 from Danny, and I can't believe that there would be a 0.5. Again, his touch let him down at one time when YouTube's Ben Foster was able to come out and smother him. But that goal, like, the thing with the goal is that he's done it loads. Like, it's not a one-off. It's not a fluke. He's not like scored a screamer from 50 yards that is almost irreplaceable. You can't really, almost reactable, whatever, you know what my word is. It was just constant, it was brilliant. He does it all the time. He's done it to Watford before, he's done it to City, he's done it to Tottenham, and he's just done it to Watford again. He's done it to Everton as well. Just fellas just falling at the floor, just worshipping at the feet of the Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah. 10 out of 10. It just has to be a 10 out of 10. Shall we move over to the subs? Shall we give some who got a game and let's have a little, come on. Shimmercast. That number 21's doing my head in. I still think it's Lucas Leiva every time I see him for a couple of seconds, but no. By the way, good shout by the way, going back to Mo Salah, Farley, yeah, good play, mate. The assist, I didn't even mention the assist, that's how good he was. Outside the boot first time to Sadio Mane. The goal was that good, I kind of forgot about one of the best assists I've ever seen as well. Poor Danny Rose. Ice up, son. Go and ice up, because you got absolutely roasted today. Come back again and try again next week. Anyway, Shimmercast. Nice that we can take Robbo off again. I mentioned earlier, Robertson's been flogged for Scotland, captain, really intense, meaningful games. And I think it kind of showed a little bit. It's nice the fact that we've got Shimmercast, a left back who we can trust, who isn't James Milner, who we can throw on. I'm going to say, let's give him an 8. He can have the same as Robertson. I thought he was sound. I thought he was solid. He can have an 8. Who else came on? The Ox. The Ox. See this? He fine. He was all right. By that point, he comes on. I mean, the game is pretty much over. When I first saw him coming on, I was thinking, are we putting Ox at right back? Because when I saw Trent coming off, and then it was, no, of course not. Jimmy Milner, poor fella. 35 years old, we're going to flog you down the right-hand side a little bit more. I thought Oxlade-Chamberlain was fine. Okay. Not amazing, not rubbish. Didn't do a lot wrong. 7. I think that's fair enough. He was all right. And then last but not least, Neco Williams comes on. Nice to see him, first of all. It's been a while. Welcome back, Neco. Nice that he gives James Milner the rest he deserves. To be fair to Williams, I've got to probably say he's somewhere there, because the assist, he does really well for. He's the desire to win that ball and put it on a play for Bobby, with essentially the last kick of the game. I'll say 8 again. Let's go 8. I thought he was really good. There you go, Neco. You can have an 8. So, I think, looking at those scores, you can tell that Liverpool utterly dominant today. But now it's time to go to the man of the match. So, what's the vote saying? It's a close one. It could have been Bobby Firmino, but obviously the best player in the world, 46% of the votes. I'm not shocked. Not only should he be called man of the match, maybe we call it the man of the world at the moment. The world is at the feet of the Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah. Pay that man, give him his contract, get it. Whatever number you want to write on it, sign it, put it on his table and give it to him. He deserves every single penny of it. Mo Salah was your man of the match as Liverpool beat Watford 5-0 at Vicarage Road. That's it from us today. Well, thanks very much for joining us on the player ratings. Thank you for everyone who got involved in the comments section. Thanks for everyone who watched the watch along. Hang around, we've got some instant match reaction to come. And then obviously head over to the Redmen TV on Monday where we will dissect this game in far more detail on the Final Word show. Until then, I've been Steve Hoare. That was the player ratings, and we'll see you all soon. Ta-da.
Thanks so much for checking out the show this week. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, then do. But if you want more from us, extra Redmen shows, then go to the redmentv.com. You can support the channel at 2 levels, by Club Captain or Club Legend tier. Both get you a full suite of Liverpool-related content, extra Redmen shows, documentaries, features, and world-exclusive interviews. And Club Legends get their names here and on the end of those videos, and free merchandise as well. Perfect time to sign up on the redmentv.com.